Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow.
Well, you can see we're still at the NEC, walking around having a look at some of these wonderful vans that are on offer and on the show.
Today we're going back to our favourite, the Adria, and we're going to be looking at the Altea Trent. This is a 4-berth caravan. It has a rear fixed island bed. So if you want to see what you can get for £17,000 in one of these amazing caravans, it is our favourite manufacturer if we do say so ourselves, stay with us to find out more.
And catch us after this.
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action.
So here it is. This is the Altea. This is what would be considered the entry level of the Adria caravans in the UK, yet it's still a fantastic van offering great value for money. So what about the sizes and dimensions on this? This caravan is approximately 7.6 metres long, 7 feet and 6 inches wide, and it has a maximum total plated laden mass around 1,500 kilos. And you'll have a payload of just over 150 kilos. Cost-wise, you're looking at around £17,000, which is pretty good value for money for a caravan of this size and this build quality. So what does it offer? Well, let's start at the front and have a look. Unlike the Adria range, the Altea has the white front, yet it is the same look and appearance as the other caravans. The front locker's also at the front, and that's a huge space. You'll get your gas bottles in there, your spare wheel, and also your water carriers, containers, and any other bits and bobs. As we head down the near side, there's a large locker here which gives you space under the seating area, and there's the window heading into the lounge. On this model, unusual for many entry-level caravans, you still get the stable door. However, you don't get a window on this range. On the near side, we do have the fridge and freezer, which will vent into the awning, unlike the Adria, which is on the off side of the caravan. We also have the awning light there, just above the window that's going to look into the kitchen. Further down, we find the window into the bedroom. On the Adrias, there do tend to be 2 windows, near side and off side, so you get plenty of light into the bedroom area, which is something I personally do like. It's a single axle van, and that basically summarises the near side. Let's shoot around and have a look at the back. Here we are at the back. Nothing amazing to look at, but it is a nice rear end. Plain white, has the Adria badge above, and also the Altea range badge there. There we have it. And this is the off side of the Trent. Down here we have the water pump, we have the battery box, and we have a vent for the heating system. As we head down, we can see here that it's got a centre bathroom. Here's the window for it, and here's the cassette for the toilet. And finishing off, we've got that second bedroom window there, so lots of light in there. I think we've had a look at the outside. It's a nice looking van for the price bracket, I think. Doesn't have the silver sides at this level, but it has got nice grey and black decals. We'll go in and have a look inside because it is quite nice in there, so come on, let's go. We'll start in the lounge of the Trent. So at 7'6" wide, this caravan is generous width, and this lounge area is really snug, and these cushions are extremely comfy. As you'll see, as with a lot of the Adrias, there isn't the front chest. There is the table that flips up, and you can eat a meal on there, and you can even leave your laptop on it because we have this and that's what we do with it. The furnishings on this year's model are purple, yellow, and I'd say a grey colour. Lovely little spot. What do we have in here? We've got the huge window here of the Adria and a large front window. Unlike the Adria range, it doesn't have the 2 side windows, but for £17,000 you're not going to get everything. And I must say, for the money, I'm very impressed with what I've seen so far. There's plenty of lighting in here as well. Just to my side here on the left, this is where we have a television point. We also find the Truma controls for the boiler, the heating. They're all easily accessible and quite simple to use. So in all, I'd say the lounge area is pretty impressive. So let's move on to the next bit, and that's the kitchen. Over on the near side's where we'll find the Adria kitchen. It's very standard for Adria kitchens and much like the Adora one in many ways. We'll start up here. The catches on these cupboards are really easy to use for ladies as well, and we'll find a microwave up here. It is quite high for smaller people like myself. And then there's a large cupboard here for plates, cutlery, cups, whatever you want to put in there. There's plenty of space. So that's the first cupboard there, and as you can see, it's well illuminated. Over here we've got a number of switches, including one socket here where you can plug in your kettle. There isn't any more space for such as a coffee maker or a toaster, so you'll just have to make use of that one there. The sink, it's a good sized sink, very much like the rest of the Adrias. And then we have the Dometic gas rings. There's 3 gas rings under here, no electric one. And then you're left with a small amount of worktop space. The only compromise I've ever found in the Adrias is on worktop space. But like every caravan, I've always found a compromise somewhere. Down here we have the Thetford dual oven and grill. It's gas operated, and again it's at a good height to use, no problem there, in and out. Over here we have a Thetford fridge and freezer. It's only a small little unit, and again I do like my larger fridge and freezers, but it's not the end of the world for a family. You've got the freezer compartment just up there, plenty of room for ice creams, and there's the fridge. So all in all, a compact but usable, good little kitchen. I think next we'll head on into the bedroom. And here we have the bedroom. This is the fixed rear island bed. It's a double bed, as you can see, and it's approximately 6 feet and 5 inches in length, which is a great size for men and women who are quite tall. Obviously this is the same size of bed that we have, and it's absolutely fantastic. The only thing I'd say is if that mattress is anything like the one we had, you might want to consider an upgrade to a duvet, which is what we've done. We have got the screen that pulls across here and finishes here, and that'll give added privacy if you want to use that on a night time. Storage in here is pretty impressive. I'll trot round here. Each side has got its own wardrobe space on each side there. Also underneath there's cupboard space, so you can put all your bits and bobs in there that you might have. As well as those, there's lockers above the bed as well, so you're not going to struggle to store all your clothing. And the bedroom's really well illuminated with the lights here and up here. These aren't USB lights, and there isn't anywhere here that you might want to put a cup of tea if you have one in bed. So that's the only thing to bear in mind. Also in this bedroom, there isn't anywhere to plug in the television. So if you like to watch television in bed, you're not going to be able to put one in here. However, we would have a solution on that, and that's the August portable television that we did a review on. And this is a perfect opportunity where you could use that television. So if you're interested in the August television, as I've just mentioned, there is a link up here, and if you click that, it will take you to that vlog so you can find out more. I think that, in summary, is the bedroom. So what we'll do next is we'll just have a look at the off side of the caravan, where we'll find the bathroom and the heater. So I'll see you on the off side. Let's start on the off side. So we've come back from the bedroom, the kitchen's now on my right and the lounge is behind me. I'll just have a quick look at these cupboards here. First of all, we've got this one here. In here you'll find a fuse box, and there's also more storage which you could quite easily put in there, things that you would use in the kitchen, such as your food or pots and pans. There's also a slide out drawer which is plenty deep and wide enough, again, either for further clothing or for bits for the kitchen, or maybe even towels and things like that. Below you'll notice there's a Truma heater, as well as having air-blown heating in this Caravan, you also get this heater, which is run either on electric or, I believe, gas. So altogether, you're going to be absolutely warm as toast. Once you move on from there, we head into here, which is where we find a small and compact bathroom. So let's venture in and have a look in here.
The bathroom in the Altea Trent is small and compact. However, there's everything you're going to need. There's a towel rail, there's a cupboard which is mirrored, a fold-down sink, a glazed window, and of course the toilet. Opposite the toilet there's the shower. There is some slight intrusion into the shower from the wheel on the offside. There is air-blown heating in the bathroom, so it should keep you nice and warm in there when you're using it, and also dry your towels.
So let's summarise then the Adria Altea Trent. It's a 4-berth Caravan. It's probably going to suit couples more, if I'm absolutely honest, but for £17,000 you're not going to get much more for your money. This is a solid, well-built Caravan. It's comfy, it's practical, and it has all the equipment you're going to need. If you want things such as ATC control, no, you're not going to get that. But a lot of Caravans in that price bracket, you're not going to get that on it. And knowing how well the Adrias tow, it's not something I'd even be worrying about. The bathroom is quite small and compact, but perfectly usable. There's lots of storage in the van. The kitchen is well equipped and easily used as well. And the bed is huge. At 6'5", for this sort of sector, that is a huge bed. And you don't have to retract it every day to use it. There's lots of floor space as well for getting changed. So altogether, the only thing I've not found in the van are USB sockets, which these days is something people like. But you can probably ask your dealer if you can have one fitted, and that shouldn't be a problem, I would imagine. So altogether, for the money, this Adria, as you would expect, gets a big thumbs up from us. So as always, thanks for watching. And we'll catch you in the next one.